Hi everyone, it is March 25, 2012. This was posted yesterday, and I will link below. I'm going to just briefly summarize the article, but it is chilling, to say the least. So a report is circulating in the Kremlin today that Obama has given control over all water in America to his military forces, which is an unprecedented attack against the freedom of human beings to have access to what is unquestionable our planet's most vital life-sustaining substance next to the air we breathe. And we know what he has done with that air. It also just breaks down the National Defense Resources Preparedness, the executive order amending the Defense Production Act of 1950, the law that gives the American presidents dictatorial powers in case of national emergencies or war. The Defense Production Act contains three major sections. The first authorizes the president to require businesses to sign contracts or fulfill orders deemed necessary for national defense. Second, establishes mechanisms such as regulations, orders, agencies to allocate materials, services, and facilities. The third gives the president control over the civilian economy so that scarce or critical materials necessary to the national defense effort are available for defense needs. Also authorizes the president to requisition property, force industry to expand production and the supply of basic resources, impose wage and price controls, settle labor disputes, control consumer and real estate credit, establish contractual priorities, and allocate raw materials to aid the national defense. Of course, it mentions that he signed his executive order quietly, and notes that many Americans are disturbed about this executive order. The highly respected ZeroHedge.com blog noted the terrifying expansion of the United States federal power over its citizens, and in part stated, taken in conjunction with the NSA's new Utah Spy Center, which will collect and archive the complete contents of every email, tweet, Facebook post, Google search, phone call, and text messages. And the National Defense Authorization Act, it's clear that the Obama administration is expecting trouble from within. According to this report, it then goes into the giving of the power over water to the military, the drought in Mexico that has killed 60,000 head of cattle, weakened 2 million more livestock, pushed food prices up 35% in the last 12 months, and destroyed some 7.5 million acres. There's water wars, speculation about water wars coming within the next couple of decades, although I think it'll be sooner. This I didn't know, however. Apparently, Obama has instructed Homeland Security to put in an order for 450 million rounds of .40 caliber ammunition for its internal police forces, and reports now surfacing that their government has further told the makers of 5.56 caliber military surplus ammunition. I'm not a gun person, so I don't know if that's the correct, 5.56, whatever, ammunition, to stop selling to vendors and civilians as they need it all for themselves. It notes that the civilians are in equal measure buying guns and ammunition in unprecedented numbers. That Sturm Ruger and Company, one of the world's largest arms manufacturer, had to suspend new orders, taking orders for more than 1 million guns in the first 3 months of the year. Now, I just put up a video about U.S. troops stressed to the breaking point, the U.S. Marines turning against their commander-in-chief. Interesting to note that America may indeed be ripe for a revolution. I certainly do remember. It says in the article, not being remembered by many Americans, is that during his 2008 campaign, Obama said, we cannot continue to rely only on our military. We've got to have a civilian security force, just as powerful, just as strong, just as well funded. We cannot continue to rely only on our military in order to achieve national security objectives we've set. He has been raising his private army. And you know what? In the national health care, Obamacare, this I didn't know. Section 5210, 5210 of the Patients Protection and Affordable Care Act. It may be the beginning of Obama's civilian security force. The new law says the purpose of the Ready Reserve Corps is to fulfill the need to have additional commissioned corps personnel available on short notice, similar to the Uniformed Services Reserve Program, to assist regular commissioned corps personnel to meet both routine public health and emergency response missions. Routine public health. The law requires the Ready Reserve to participate in routine training to meet the general and specific needs of the commissioned corps. The Ready Reserve shall be ready for involuntary calls to active duty. The Ready Reserve must be prepared to respond to orders from the President to go anywhere in the country or anywhere outside the country. When any government's internal security police orders 500 million rounds of ammunition during peaceful times, it's significant. As far as I'm concerned, all of these executive orders are unconstitutional. The National Defense Authorization Act, unconstitutional. The stripping of the Bill of Rights, unconstitutional. This guy is unconstitutional. Americans, wake up. We have got to get this guy out of office. I don't care if he's a puppet. It would be a significant blow to the powers that be. Are we going to stand by and let this country be destroyed by this? I can't even. He disgusts me. And you know what? Tomorrow I'm going to be putting up videos of my face and telling everybody to make sure that I don't get killed or disappear. Because you know, he's a psychopathic narcissist. And they are vengeful. They don't care if it's a nobody or a somebody. They kill. He kills. He's murdering American citizens. He has publicly announced the right to murder American citizens. When are you going to wake up, America? Oh, thank you for watching. I'll link below.